Oh, I just realized that this track is more complicated because there's two railways. I mean, there's two tracks, and so then when you reset the persisters, it has to go around. It has to go up and around. Right. Alright, something to think about. Um, you have to pass forward. Wait a minute. Pass forward. Just trying to think about this design. Maybe I figure it out later. I'll figure it out later. Pass forward into a persistor, but the persistor should be close by. Kevin says, rip me since I had to switch my lab backup email to my newest one that I actually have access to. I can't play with others for another 30 days. Oh no! Wait, if you change your email, you are prevented from multiplayer for 30 days? Why 30 days? Like, what was it telling you? You have to wait 30 days before you can switch to a different account. Kevin says, yeah, it takes 30 days for it to change. Okay, wow. So you can't, can you not even log into the game at all? Just for secure reasons. Alright. So can you log into the game at all? Is it just multiplayer that's off? 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, I guess here... Alright, so now we want iron and gold on each side. Kevin says you can log in. What if you... but no multiplayer. What if we friend each other? Hold on. Let's... where's my Xbox thing? I don't even have it open. Xbox... How do you... I never use this. How do you add people? Alright, let me just wait a bit while it's loading. I hope this doesn't mess up my recording or my game. Kevin says won't work. Okay, well, I'm sure I'll still be doing this 30 days from now, Kevin. So, I'll still be here doing this, building this thing. What's going on? Friends, find friends or people. What is my tag? My tag is... Yeah, alright, Kevin, can you find me? It's just the same thing. Can you find that? I don't have a profile or anything, because I don't really care about Xbox profiles. Alright, so we need to extend this out. Also, diagonal is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, 6 blocks on the diagonal. You can't even add people? So what's your tag? If you don't mind putting it on the internet, what is your tag? Or you can, I guess, message me on Twitch chat. Wait, if you cancel it, you might be able to. Well, I don't know if you should cancel it, because it might mess up other things. I mean, you requested an email change. and then you cancel it, it might look really suspicious to the security people. You might just want to wait it out. Maybe I can add you, Kevin. Alright, so gold on one side, iron on the other. We are back to punching dirt and putting in a cable duct. Up here to 3. Can't cancel it, need to access my old account. Wow. Yeah, you know what? I would just leave it, Kevin. I would just leave it for now. Just let them do the thing. Can I add you though? Kind of like survival. Well, actually, this is like the first time you've logged into the Windows 10 version of Minecraft, right? Don't you have to pay money for custom maps? If you're gonna play the Windows 10 version for a little while, I'd be interested to hear your opinion comparing Windows 10 version with Java edition. I mean, my personal experience has been that it's more efficient in terms of graphics. Okay, so if I find clubs or people, search button, add friend. You like Java more because you can use certain mods. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's fair. If you want mods, then you definitely need the Java edition. It says that you're offline though. Am I offline? I don't even know what's going on. Kevin says you believe it worked. Kevin says I still can't join you, but I'm friends with you, I think. Okay, well. To me, you look like you're offline. Not sure what that means. I sent an invite to you. I don't know if you can accept. I'm just thinking maybe you can't. Wait, what? I'm thinking maybe you can't initiate. You have to wait the 30 days to have a new friend. Oh, I see. Okay, well, so Microsoft is basically killing your friendships for 30 days. That seems unreasonable for a software company to just, you know, interrupt other people's friendships. I mean, that seems rude. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's in your notifications, but you can't accept it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm really not sure about that particular feature. I wonder if people... Do people abuse other people's accounts all the time? Like, why do they need that particular security feature? But did Microsoft ask you to verify anything? Like, did you have to prove that you are you in order for them to change the email? Because the thing is, it's a huge security thing, right? Your email. I guess what I'm thinking is, can anyone just request for an account to be changed to someone else's email? Kevin says, can you get the coins any other way than buying them? I think it's just money. I've never seen any other way to find coins. I think it's just money, Kevin. I don't think it's there's no... I mean, it's not a... Minecraft is not a free-to-play game or anything. They just added coins in because they want to sell stuff to you. Yeah, no, yeah, rep custom maps unless you want to pay money for them. Oops, I don't want to break that. So I guess the only reason I play the Windows 10 edition is because I don't play mods and I don't play custom maps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, I don't really spend a lot of time playing other people's maps. So, you know, I'm fine with it. Occasionally there's free stuff. Last Minecon they gave away some free skins and a free map, I think. 30 days of waiting. So, if you're gonna spend some time in Minecraft, Windows 10 edition, tell me what you think of it. Once you've had some time. I mean, the multiplayer stuff seems easier. Aside from... oh, chicken. Aside from the fact that you can't actually have your own server. Like, you know, setting up a little informal multiplayer game seems super easy. Whereas setting up a proper server is impossible for casual players. Oh, there's a cave down here. Oh, it's not really a cave, it's just a hole in the ground. Wait, we're not going this way, we're going the other way. We are going this way. 1, 2, 3. What time is it? Alright, I'm here for maybe another half an hour, so I guess no more redstone circuits for today. Maybe I can finish this cable duct by the end of the stream today. And then next week we can go and do the redstone thing immediately. Or I guess if I don't finish, I'll just do it at my own time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, Cody, these things, I'm recording this stuff for YouTube. The YouTube videos are only like 20-25 minutes long. Times that by 7. I mean, I'll be back later today to play the other stuff. And continue the dungeon runs. Continue to fail the dungeon runs in Hearthstone. Is there any game that you want to see me play, Cody? And by that I mean not just play every day like Heroes of the Storm, but like do a proper playthrough of. You get to make suggestions just because you're here. If anyone else was here, they can also make suggestions. But they're not here, you're here. Yeah, like a game with a story. I like doing those. Although, you know, even stuff like oh, the Roller Coaster Tycoon? We talked about that earlier. Although I haven't bought it. And this war of mine, really? What on earth is that about? I don't even know. I'm not doing Final Fantasy. Oh, can we have an angry discussion about Final Fantasy, Cody? Can I criticize Final Fantasy? I've done Antichamber. You can find the replay of it in my playlist. This War of Mine, what is that game about? Yeah, I've played Antichamber a while ago. Final Fantasy is sexist in a lot of ways. Well, you know, now that I think about it, given that you're into anime, that might explain a lot of things. I feel like Final Fantasy has too many of the bad things about anime. And it's kind of subtle too. It's not obvious sexism, but it's stuff that it's really jarring if you're paying attention to. I mean, I tried playing Final Fantasy IX a little while back. Totally agree, it's overly sexualized. I mean, yeah, and it's just, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not a teenager anymore. I'm not a teenager anymore, and it's just so... I'm over it. I'm over the over-sexualization. And it's not just the over-sexualization, but also the infantilizing of the female characters. Like, they all act like they're 8 years old, or something, most of the time. Well, Final Fantasy 13, I played that too. Everyone's an idiot in Final Fantasy 13. It's so juvenile. And again, I'm probably gonna piss some people off saying stuff like this. But it's pandering to teenagers. 13's combat is insanely good, but the plot, you won't. 90% hate 13. Well, sure, but maybe not for the same reasons as me. My main problem with 13 is just how grindy it is. They took out mana, for example. They took out MP. Everything is time. Like I played through the whole thing, I recorded the whole thing, and then I deleted the whole thing. Because I refused to upload it. Really good reactive combat endgame. Yeah. I'm not sure about really good. No, but you would have it. It's just like, what is it? Like 50 hours of me being angry at the game design. It's just what it is. I just don't want to upload that stuff because I'm so angry about it. Kevin says there's no brightness. I think there is. If you go to settings and video, there's brightness right there, Kevin. You see that on the screen? Maybe I would like tactics more. Look, here's the thing about 13, Cody. I mean, first of all, you have to grind for like dozens of hours before you get to the end game. You're talking about how good the end game is, sure, but you have to grind for dozens of hours before you get there. And the core game mechanic is you exchange time for progress. Everything is you exchange time, like the whole combat system, you exchange time for progress. Super grindy. I mean, in other RPGs, you have health, you have mana, and you're kind of managing health and mana, right? If you run out of health, you die. You run out of mana, you can't do any special skills. Whereas in Final Fantasy XIII, at the end of every battle, your health just goes back to full. And also, there's no mana in Final Fantasy XIII. So in 13, you don't manage health, you don't manage mana. You only manage time. And in a way, I mean, the combat system, sure, it's different. It's different, it's innovative, and you have to think differently with the combat system in 13. But you know, when I played it, in my mind I kept thinking, all I'm doing is exchanging time for progress. And you know, although you can say the same thing about a lot of games, right? You spend time playing the game, you make progress, sure. But it's so blatant in 13 is what bothers me. Like, you don't spend anything else to get progress. you don't manage other things, right?